Hey guys, I don't know how you got here, but I'm happy you came. Today I want to talk about my prosthetic. One thing that I did not really think about when I was picking out my prosthetic was the mental capacity that I would have to carry to wear it every day. So I have the Myo Tasca hand. Look right here. My prosthetic is a myoelectric, and it's a lot of training that comes with this. But set aside from all the training that you do in therapy, like the mirror training and even the weightlifting that you do, it weighs 4 pounds, but it feel like 10. It do. He really didn't focus on was how I would feel mentally drained by my prosthetic. And I say that to say, hear me out. With this prosthetic, it's like you have to have a lot of mind-body control that go with it. So therefore, I can't have distractions around me when I'm trying to literally master this arm. Granted, I only had it for 2 months. The things that I want to do, it takes 5 to 10 years. Sometimes I literally just want to put on my device and go. Being in this situation, you find yourself a lot of the times like, okay, wait, slow down. One step at a time. But it's like with this, you gotta really become one with it. And if you're not connecting, if you're not comfortable, it's going to delay the process. And with me, I put myself on like a year to be able to just like do certain functions. But I'm to the point where I have to let go of the clock. Getting to that realization took me forever. And granted, I'm only 14 months in. My amputation happened August 2022. So I'm only 14 months in, but this is how I feel. And again, like I said, my whole reason for making this channel is because I don't really have someone where I could be like, okay, how you feel? How was month 6? How was month 7? You know, I find myself when I'm in therapy, I get frustrated. I get so frustrated if the arm isn't cooperating. It's technology. Just like we got our phones and they could go funky at any given moment, that could happen with your arm too.
Feeling frustrated?
Yes, so much.
How about maintain? Can you grasp this and maintain your grip on it?
It won't stop.
Is this the first time you tried to use it since you adjusted it?
No, I used it yesterday when I got home.
How is it working
It
out?
was fine. That's why I'm like, what is it? I don't understand. And all of my scars dropped. I can't even like.
We did the vibration. Did the vibration make you feel all like haywire?
No, I feel fine.
Okay.
My arm feels
Yeah.
fine. It's just the prosthetic is like it's just not.
Yeah.
I just want it to go like this. It's like
The jerkiness. Yeah. It's like the sensors are not like
settling. It's like I'm triggering it, and I'm like, is it making?
you didn't adjust the sensitivity at all, right?
No, but it makes me feel like did something happen with the sensors? It's bugging me out because I don't like that. It's not stopping and staying. It's like I don't like that.
That's not me.
So you just got to know how to, for one, understand what's going on. For two, be able to troubleshoot your arm. For three, it was a really, really good idea. I'm so happy we in 2023.
When I was trying to, when I took it off yesterday to put it in my bag, sometimes I'll make it do like an automatic flex just to drop it in. It wouldn't just flex and stop. It was doing this. And I didn't pay that any mind. I was just like, it's just being funky. But now it's doing it on me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta go back to hanger.
It's entirely possible that you're not getting good contact right now. That actually
Now
that
that you
is
said that,
This could tell me if I'm getting contact. I have an app on my phone called Co-op, and if I'm having an issue or something, I could just open the app and it'll pretty much tell me what's going on or what's not connecting. Example, one time I had my arm on and I didn't get a good placement inside of my prosthetic, and it said in the arm, it said in the app, it said something like skin to skin to electrode contact wasn't good. So when I was looking, I was like, what is going on? And when that popped up, I was like, oh. So I just took my arm off and then just put it back in, and I was able to get good contact again. So using that app really, really helps me. If anyone is looking into myoelectric arm, make sure that it has a good functioning app to go with it. And that's something that I didn't even know was a thing until I got my arm, and it was like, oh yeah, it's a co-op app. You can put it on your phone. So I was like, okay, which isn't bad, and I love it. You could play training games on it. You could calibrate your arm when things get funky. It's a whole list, but that's a whole nother episode, and we'll get into that. But the thing with this arm is I get really tired. I just want to go and do what I gotta do, but I got a mental block, like a mental battle in my head, and literally is no more faking the funk in my life. Like if something's going on and I'm distracted in the back of my mind somehow, it shows in my arm. I didn't read that in the manual. Now I gotta learn how to push past real life issues when I want to use my arm. And I'm just like, what have I gotten myself into? This isn't, I'm not here to talk about the arm per se. I'm just here to talk about how the arm makes me feel mentally at this point. And it's kind of taking me through the ringer. I'm tired. With my iPod, it was just something you just pop on. You know, you pop it on and you pop it on and you get to work. But with the myoelectric, it's literally a whole little setup you got to do to get it in. The iPod take 10 seconds flat to put it on. Myoelectric, I'm down to a full 60 seconds. The putting it on is one thing. Sometimes the signals don't pick up how they should. And once that happened for about an hour, 2 hours, after trying and trying and trying, and you're exhausted and your limb starts to feel fatigued and agitated, it's like, I feel like I'm back at square one sometimes. And that feeling alone make my heart sink. So I have a really, really, really good relationship with my prosthetist, and anything that goes wrong, she encourages me to text me, call me, whatever, and we'll figure it out. So that's what I do. I've been back and forth to Hanger Clinic probably 3 or 4 times. No, I'm lying. Probably 5 or 6 times since I got this arm, just for different things, different reasons. And I lied to you not. It is so important to go see your prosthetist and communicate with your prosthetist, because it helps. The communication should be so fluid that it is just like, I go there and I just purge everything. And sometimes Jamie be like, okay, let's start what I can help you with, like right this second. But I'm never alone in this process. And that is like, oh my God, that is like the best thing about it. And so going there, seeing my prosthetist, communicating with her, being like completely honest, like, trust me, you will not hurt their feelings. They got thick skin. And they really want to know. It's like, you just don't hold back. Like, tell them. But I go there and I tell her everything that's wrong and how I feel. And it's so funny how me just telling her how I feel, she's literally sitting there and she's like, I feel like in my head, she's taking the arm apart layer by layer. And she's like, okay, let me add this, let me do that. Okay, I could fix that. I could tweak it. I swear that's how she do it, because she come in, she listen to me, and she be like, okay, I'll be back. She take the arm, she go back there with Drew. I don't know what her and Drew, they come up with magic, and they make it work, and I love it. So it's just now, my only complaint with my arm is the weight. The weight of the arm is stopping me from like reaching over head or higher. I know granted I won't be able to just like really do things like this, because you kind of lose like the control when you start like reaching and stuff. The problem with it now is I'm not wearing it all day like I would like to, for one. But it's baby steps. You gotta work your body up to being able to wear this all day or however long you choose. Then inside we put padding. If you see like that pink stuff and that purple stuff. Inside we put padding, and that's supposed to help alleviate like the impact of force on my bone from when I'm lifting up, because the prosthetic itself, if I'm lifting something with weight, like when it hit back on this bone, it hurts. So they basically just added more cushion for the pushing. We just gonna go back in and see what else could be done. I'm up for the challenge. I tell them that all the time. Like, I'm really up for the challenge, but it's just you gotta protect yourself. So thank you guys for stopping by and just hearing me out about how I feel mentally about my prosthetic. Again, it's only been 2 months and every day is different. I literally change my mind every day about this thing. It's a love-hate relationship. One day we'll balance out, but thank you for stopping in and listening to me on my journey. I don't know how you got here, but I'm happy you came.